How to make a woman choose you, even if she has other options. Female psychology. Imagine this. A woman you like. She's attractive, intelligent, and magnetic. And here's the truth. You're not the only man who notices it. Other men are chasing her too. She has options. Some may have more money, some may have better looks, some may even have higher status. And yet, here's the powerful secret. When you understand female psychology, you don't need to outshine every man. You just need to activate the right emotional switches in her brain that make her see you as the man she chooses above all others. Because women don't choose men logically. They choose emotionally. And in this 20-minute guide, I'm going to reveal the psychological principles, the subtle behaviors, and the hidden truths that make a woman lock onto you, even when other men are competing for her attention. 1. Understand what women actually choose. When a woman has options, she doesn't sit down with a checklist comparing bank accounts, jawlines, or cars. Instead, she asks herself, how does he make me feel? Do I feel safe, desired, understood, and excited around him? This is the golden rule. Women don't choose the best man on paper. They choose the man who makes them feel the deepest emotions. You could be less wealthy, less handsome, or even less popular. But if you know how to trigger her emotions, you win. 2. The psychology of scarcity. Be the prize. Most men chase. Most men beg. Most men overinvest, hoping to prove they're worthy. But here's what women subconsciously feel. When a man chases too much, it signals he has no other options. It tells her she is the prize, and he is the follower. That instantly lowers attraction. What works instead? Be the prize. Show her through your actions, your lifestyle, and your energy that you are the man worth competing for. When she senses that other women admire you, that you live a full life, that you're not desperate, her brain flips. She starts thinking, if I don't choose him, I might lose him. 3. Emotional contrast. Why she remembers you. Here's something powerful from psychology. People don't remember days, they remember moments. To stand out among her options, you must create emotional contrast. That means making her laugh, surprising her, challenging her, and giving her experiences that feel different from her usual routine. Think about it, most men try to impress with dinner dates or small talk. Boring. Forgettable. But the man who playfully teases her, who takes her somewhere new, who isn't afraid to disagree respectfully, that man creates memorable emotions. And when her brain compares her options, you stand out. 4. Respectful challenge. The key she won't tell you. Here's a hidden truth. Women secretly test men. She may pull back. She may flirt with another guy in front of you. She may ignore a message. Why? Not because she doesn't like you, but because she wants to see if you're strong enough to remain centered. If you get jealous, needy, or insecure, she feels you can't handle her. But if you remain calm, confident, and slightly amused, she feels respect. This is the psychology of challenge. She doesn't want a man she can control. She wants a man she can admire. 5. Deep listening. Unlocking her heart. Every man tries to talk about himself. But the man who listens, really listens, has an advantage no competitor can beat. When you remember her small details, when you ask about her dreams, when you make her feel truly understood, you bypass logic and go straight into her emotions. Because here's the secret. Women bond through being seen and heard. When she feels like you get her in a way others don't, she naturally chooses you, even if the other guy looks better on paper. 6. The power of mystery. Don't reveal everything. Attraction thrives in mystery. If you lay your whole life story, feelings, and intentions out immediately, she has nothing left to discover. You become predictable. But if you reveal yourself slowly, layer by layer, with subtle hints, with stories that intrigue her, she becomes curious. And curiosity is addictive. Women fall for the man they can't quite figure out. 7. Protect and provide energy. the evolutionary switch. From deep psychology and biology, women are wired to seek two qualities above all else. 1. Protection. Can he make me feel safe emotionally and physically? 2. Provision. Can he add value to my life, not just materially, but emotionally and spiritually? You don't need to be rich or a fighter. You simply need to project calm strength, reliability, and a sense that you can handle life. When she feels safer with you than with other men, you win. 8. Withdraw to attract. The paradox of space. Here's the paradox. When you give her space at the right moment, she comes closer. Why? Because space creates desire. Most men suffocate women with constant attention. But the man who can step back, focus on his mission, and let her miss him, that man becomes magnetic. She starts wondering, what's he doing? Who's he with? Why do I want to be around him more? 9. Lead, don't follow. A woman doesn't want to plan every date, every conversation, every decision. She wants a man who leads with certainty. When you decide where to go, when you set the tone, when you move with direction, she feels feminine, relaxed, and safe in your presence. Leadership separates you from the competition instantly. 10. The ultimate choice factor. How you make her feel about herself. Here's the most powerful truth of all. A woman chooses the man who makes her feel the best version of herself. Not the richest, not the tallest, not the most handsome, but the man who makes her feel alive, beautiful, respected, cherished, and valued. If she feels more like a woman in your presence than she does with any other man, her choice is already made. Closing message. So how do you make a woman choose you, even when she has other options? It's not about outcompeting every man. It's about understanding her psychology. Be the prize, not the pursuer. Create emotional contrast. Pass her tests with calm confidence. Listen deeply. Maintain mystery. Provide safety and value. Give space to ignite desire. Lead with direction. And above all, make her feel something no other man does. Because at the end of the day, women don't choose the man who looks best on paper. They choose the man who makes them feel like no one else can. And if you can be that man, she won't just choose you, she'll fight to keep you. Subscribe now to Psych Secrets and be part of a journey where every video inspires you to see life with a new perspective.